Okay, I'm doing something different today. I haven't, I know, baby, I see you. Look at how horrible this is. Um, that rain, well, that snow that we got, the polar vortex, on top of the rain and then the meltdown that we had, everything is flooded. This is the higher part of my property, but everything looks so gross. Don't judge. This is actually where I turned the dogs out right here. You can see somebody got a hold of a stuffed animal. Come on, horses. So this is my crappiest paddock. And I have only used it to quarantine horses or to keep horses. Come on, babies! Over here. Hold on, I've got a handful of hay. I absolutely hate it that I'm feeding horses on this kind of mud. Come on, sweet girl. Come on. But I still have Caradwin. You okay, baby? Look, she slipped. I still have Caradwin here because I didn't have a chance to get her acclimated to the other horses, and then that storm hit. So yeah, it has a tendency to turn into like poop stew really quick, even though from looking at it, you wouldn't believe me that I clean this thing once every few days, except when it got down to like -10 every day. Luna, where are you at? Luna. She's around the side or something. And look at that water over there. My front yard is just... Luna, come on, girl. Here she comes. But I think I'm having like feelings of inadequacy right now. And people who know me, when the weather is not just absolute crap like this, I keep things just crazy, crazy clean. I feed my horses off the ground. I've never had luck with hay nets. In fact, I had a horse get stuck in a hay net. Man, I just threw that right on poop. And I swore off ever using them again. So I feed the horses off the ground. They've never gotten worms or, well, I mean, I have them on a pretty religious deworming schedule. I did not mean to throw that in poop. But I see people jumping all over other rescues. Not that I'm a 501c3. I need to get more hay. That wasn't enough. I give like 5 flakes 3 times a day for these two. This is the mare that we've been thinking about putting down. Our vet she had a broken hip that healed poorly. She's old. This is my new mare that's doing really good. All right, so I'm walking away from here. That's the ugliest, nastiest spot that we have. Now, over here is the side of our main pasture. This is what goes back into the 5-acre area. And here's what I don't get about horses. Why? Now, I understand why they hide in the barn, but it's like 45 degrees today, and it's not windy or anything. Hey, beautifuls! So I know I've gotten some snide comments, or just kind of like passive-aggressive comments about how muddy my property is. And this spot in Indiana, it snows and it rains, and horses, for those of y'all that know horses, they stand in the same damn area. Like our pasture, hey buddy. It goes all the way to as far as you can see, and then it turns left and it goes another 2 or 3 acres. But where do the horses stand? Right freaking here. Look, they even know what bucket to go to. But they stand right here. And they pretty much wait all day for me to come out and feed them. Now, I know what I sometimes do is carry hay all around to the side. But they have such a good system here. Everyone knows what bucket to go to that I kind of don't want to mess that up. And yeah, I feed them in their stalls a lot too. Like, this is not the only way I do it, but so my point is, if you see somebody and their horses are in a muddy spot, I will send you a picture of what my the main pasture looks like. It is dry, but the horses, I know, I hear you, baby, but the horses don't go there. They don't go there. Hey, beautiful Romeo. There is Miss Haldora, who doesn't look pregnant anymore, and I don't get it. Here's Mareface. And here is beautiful Ravina, who is looking, they held up from that storm pretty well. That is a flooding spot that I could never do anything about. But see, look at this. Like, I'm making my point again. If the horses will get out of my way. Yeah, I know. Behind Haldora back there is a completely dry piece of land. And in the past 3 or 4 days, I have not seen horses even step foot in it. Like, they just won't go out there. Like, they love wallowing in mud. I don't know. But I'm heading back to get some hay for them. And then I'll have to end this. But, I don't know, y'all. I think I'm just kind of depressed. Like, this weather is no good for me at all. Oh, look at this angry face. It's hard to be depressed with horses around. They're just wonderful. I owe so much to my horses. But yeah, this kind of flooding does not happen in the summer, except for like this one little spot. But all this mess, like, no. And I've been told you can hire someone to like dig a trench and a drain and drain it. Well, I'm like, the only thing I could do is drain it on my neighbor's property. And trust me when I say that she does not like me. And that probably wouldn't end too well. But this time of the year just sucks, man. It's ugly and it's cloudy and I love to ride. And clearly I'm not going to be out riding in this. Now these horses, before you think they're living in this, they're not. They've been stuck here for an unusual amount of time because I just had to shuffle horses around before that horrible storm, and that's all there is to it. Man, I'm getting low on hay. Time to make a phone call. But this time of the year sucks for so many reasons. I've got TMJ, and it is so much. Oh, I'm not really that. I don't even know what I'm pointing at. It is so much worse this time of the year. And then, hey baby, here comes your hay. I decided I would go ahead and take the phone with me. And I used to see somebody about it. They recommended surgery because on really hard days or really bad days, it's hard to even open my mouth. And it's a constant pain and constant headaches. And I refuse to have the surgery done because from talking to people that have, I know, baby, it takes 2 trips to get 2, if not 3, to make sure. And look, I know I'm throwing this in mud. The horse gods are going to have to forgive me. That's all I can say. I can't do any better, but this is why I've been quiet. Because it's just hard to be proud of what you're doing when your horses look miserable despite your best efforts. They're a good weight. And if you're wondering, no, they have never gotten thrush from standing out here in the wet ground. I don't know why that is, but my horses have like crazy good feet. And I should be proud of what I do. These horses are happy. They're friends. Can't wait to get this girl turned out with a whole group. That'll make things a whole lot better. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day.